Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Did Meghan and Prince Harry quit the royals, or were they fired? We have a nice newspaper splash here. Harry and Meghan, we quit. The Daily Telegraph. Harry and Meghan quit the firm. They didn't even tell the Queen. Okay, I think that's what's really going on. Civil war as Harry and Meg quit the royals. Queen sad, Charles and William furious. Megxit. Queen's dismay as Harry and Meghan step back from royal duties. Queen's fury as Harry and Meghan say, we quit. Harry and Meghan quit roles amid the palace split. A lot going on here. Let's review and summarize the main points that Harry and Meghan made. Number one, they outlined that they said they want a progressive new role. They're making a progressive new role for themselves. What does this mean? It means they're going to do things differently, not follow the royal rules and protocols. They want to step back as senior members. First, they were never senior members. Two, basically they're saying they quit. Three, they want to be financially independent. What does that mean? Merching, huckstering like the Clintons. They're going to huckster everything. Archie, the titles, everything. They plan to split their time between the UK and North America. Not Canada, North America, which includes America, the United States. That includes Hollywood, that includes all the fashion shows and all the glitz and the glamour, all that stuff. They want to raise their son Archie in the royal tradition, but they're going to be in Canada. So really they're royals in name only. They want to keep the titles and the money, but they don't want to do any of the work. What is the Queen's response to this? And this response is very telling. Statement on discussions with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Quote, discussions with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are at an early stage. We understand their desire to take a different approach, but these are complicated issues that will take time to work through. Early stage, and they're complicated. Okay, what happened? Harry and Meghan had after their 7-week break, they had an appointment with the Queen to talk about this. And the Queen was going to greatly curtail their duties. She was going to change things. So what happened? Meghan struck first. She sent, we know that Meghan controls the Instagram. I don't know if Harry was involved. Harry's stuck now, but unless he completely disavows it, we're going to look at this. We're going to look at if Meghan acted on her own. But the Queen intended to meet with them, and then Meghan struck first. This is classic narcissism. Meghan has to be in control, and they always keep you on your back foot. And she's doing this to Harry, too. Finally, I want to read what Piers Morgan says. Piers Morgan blasted the couple in his latest column. He branded them entitled and disrespectful. He wrote, quote, in a series of staggeringly pompous statements on their gleaming new Hollywood-style website, they laid down the law to the Queen and to the rest of us about exactly how things are supposed to be going to work from this moment on. In other words, they want to be super woke celebrities with all the outrageous, quote, do as we say and not as we do hectoring hypocrisy they've already brought to that status, who get to keep all the trappings of royal life without any of the hard, boring bits, and the right to cash in on their status however they choose. Quote, so they want the glitz, the glamour, the splendor, and the stupendous wealth. They just don't want to have to actually earn it. What a pathetic joke. If they want to be the new Kardashians, they'll get treated like the new Kardashians. He goes on to say, get rid of these whining, ego-crazed, deluded leeches, ma'am, before it's too late. Wow. Gotta love Piers, man. He drives the discussion. When Piers speaks, the discussion changes. What is the Queen's reaction to being jumped? Okay, so what kind of obviously happened here is that the Queen was going to meet with Harry and Meghan. She was going to change things. She was going to unilaterally make decisions and change things. And Meghan struck first. What is her reaction to this? To Meghan and Harry basically quitting before she could maybe fire them? What is the Queen's reaction to being jumped? And we could tell by her words that she wasn't planning to just fire them. She was phasing them. She was step by step by step. She's moving them further and further outside of the royal family. That's what she'd been very persistently doing. That's what she was going to continue to do. And the latest move was the 7-week. We had 3 fall out. Okay, butterfly, 5 diamonds, 3 spades. So what is her reaction to being jumped? Let's take a look at this. She just keeps moving them further and further away, and that's what she was going to do, and that's what is going to continue to happen. Oh my, 10 spades. All right. But I just find Meghan's reaction, this is so classic narcissist. Whether Meghan is a narcissist or not, they always get the jump on you. They're always driving the action. What is the Queen's reaction to being jumped? Devastated. This is the worst possible thing that can happen. Inheritance, the solid royal family. The 2 most solid cards are 10 diamonds and 7 clubs. We have the 10 diamonds here. Three blackbirds, Jacob's ladder. Okay, so she's working a process step by step. The whole thing is they're going to meet, talking, 3 blackbirds talking and meeting and doing. They're going to meet and they're going to continue this process. Her reaction is, oh my goodness, this is terrible. What have you done? Okay, they pulled it back together. Star of Bethlehem. We're going to keep going with the Queen's plan. The family, we're all going to work together in the family. 10, 3 diamonds. Everybody working together. So this was a major hit. And the Queen is upset by this, you know. And they didn't tell the Queen, and they did jump the Queen. So I want to know if Harry and Meghan are united. Okay, I'm going to look at Meghan and I'm going to look at Harry. And Meghan clearly controls the Instagram. Meghan is driving all the action, and that's why it's a constant circus. Okay, it's just a constant circus, which is really unbecoming of the royals. And I blame Meghan. And I think Harry is just like hanging on for dear life, and he needs to just let go. Which is what I have felt was happening behind the scenes, but yet he's in this next tornado, this next hurricane. So are they united in this? Because I think Meghan sent this Instagram. Meghan and Harry. Did Harry even know? Did Harry even know? Is this a united thing, or they're just showing a united front? Meghan? Man, direct action. Ruler. Wow. Trinity, Harry, Devil, oh boy, Angel. Okay, yeah, that's exactly right. Were Meghan and Harry united? Okay, Meghan has the ruler. Meghan has the man, direct action. Meghan is wearing the pants in the relationship. 26, 29, 8 hearts. Water into wine, transforming the situation. So Meghan is in charge. Meghan took very direct action on behalf of both of them and made it look like they're united. 3 diamonds is everybody working together. Well, let's look at Harry's side. How different is this? Devil and angel. In the center, he's like, Harry is just keeping his mouth shut and going along. Devil, he's like, this is hell. The devil is attacking him, and he just doesn't know what to do. Finger of God, this came from outside. He was not, they were not united. Meghan is saying, we're united. This is what we are doing, me and Harry and Archie. Harry, this was imposed on him. He's just keeping a smile on his face, but there's, he's going into the bathroom every 5 minutes and throwing up because he's so upset. So this was imposed on Harry. Harry's very upset about this. What do we have here in the hidden situation? Cross and crossroads. They're at a decision point in the permanent family and conflict. So this was imposed on Harry, which is what I thought. Meghan is in control of everything. She acts like a classic narcissist, and she's in control of everything. Is Meghan going to completely destroy Harry? I mean, if this is a narcissism, she's going to take everything and then leave him with nothing. Is she going to completely destroy Harry? Is Meghan going to is that her plan? Because she dumps everybody. She dumped her whole family. She dumps everybody, and now she's dumped the royals, and now she's moved Harry, she's moving him to Canada. And next, the only person left to dump is Harry. Is she going to ruin Harry? Is this going to ruin Harry? Snake. Oh boy. Okay, got to back up a bit. Is this going to ruin Harry? Coffin, the end, death, snake, long-term plan, very clever, 12 and 6, 18, 5 diamonds, step by step. Step by step, she's just destroying him, and it ends in his death. She's committed to destroying him. So this path, whether it's intentional or not, this, I think, leads to the end of Harry as we know him. Okay? And, just an empty husk on the beach of, the Hollywood beach, which there is no Hollywood beach. There's a Hollywood sign. Okay, so 8 clubs and karmic relationship, 14, 4 diamonds. His relationship with the world. So this is all about his who he is in the world. Will slowly, and the path that he's traveling, this will end him. There won't be a Harry when it's done. Will the Queen take their titles? Because, if they're not going to be royals, if they're not going to follow any of the royal rules, how can you pay them money? How can you give them the fabulous wealth that goes with the royals? They're not royals. And they do whatever they want. And then on the side, they're merching everything. They're merching Archie. It's so unbecoming. And you can't have that stain on the royals. It stains the royals. If these royals over here, Harry and Meghan, are merching and pandering and doing all kinds of crazy things that the royals are not doing, that stains the other royals. And that's what's happening. That's why they keep pushing them further and further away. So will Harry and Meghan lose their titles? And it's really Harry. Meghan married into it. Harry's the one with the title. Will they? Oh, Scourge upside down. Oh boy. Full stop, maybe. Will they lose their titles? Okay, executioner, unilateral decision to cut, official decision to cut, Scourge. Okay, scourge is, it's delayed. Okay, so this conflict, it's going to take a while to work itself out, but it's just going to keep hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. This path leads to them losing their titles. Okay, full stop, and everybody sees it. Cut off the titles, officially cut the titles, and everything stops, and they see it. 10, 3 diamonds for everything working together because of everything. So this path leads to Harry and Meghan losing their titles. And if Harry loses his titles, he's not Harry. If Harry loses his titles, he's not Harry anymore. If Meghan loses her titles, she's always going to claim that she was the Duchess of Sussex, that she was married to Harry, and she's going to get along that way. And that, I think, is the plan anyway. Okay, so whether she stays or goes, she's going to forever benefit from what she got here. And she knows this. That's not the truth with Harry. That's not the same with Harry. So much more going on. Okay, so what's going on? Let's review. What was the Queen's reaction? Well, she was just continuing her process. Okay, and they are going to continue this process. But it was a shock. Okay, she got jumped. The Queen got jumped. And Meghan just like jumped her. Okay, were Meghan and Harry mutual in this decision? No, Meghan's the ruler. Meghan took the direct action on behalf of all of them. This is all Meghan. Harry is like, he's dying. He's like being attacked by the devil, and this came from outside, and he's just putting a face on it. He's just keeping his mouth shut, which is the only thing he can do. All right, will this ruin Harry? Yes. Ultimately, this leads to Harry's end. This path is committed, and the end underneath, this is specifically his place in the world. Okay, that's what's going to end. This leads to the end of his place in the world. His place as a royal in the world. Will Harry and Meghan lose their titles? If they stay on this path, because things can change, Harry can do the dip. He needs to do the dip. And I hate to keep saying that. That sounds like I'm advising him. It's not my job. Okay, so if they stay on this path, yes, over a long period of time, ultimately, because the scourge is reversed, the crown will ultimately decide in a very sober manner to cut the titles as well. And they don't want to do this. And once the titles are cut, those titles will never come back. So that's a really big deal. And Harry needs to solve this. He needs to figure out what he wants to do before it gets to the point of cutting the titles. He has to do that. And hopefully he's going to make some decisions independently, not controlled by Meghan, that will benefit him, because everything that's being done only benefits Meghan, and it's ruining Harry. I think it will ultimately just absolutely destroy Harry. That's how I see it. That's your royalty today. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Other merch in the description. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment.